What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. I'm excited about today's video because we are jumping into 3 issues. As we begin to dive back into the world of the Ultimates, we are covering issues 5, 6, and 7. Now, the Ultimates, they're facing new challenges. Seeing the world for what it is, Iron Lad, aka Tony Stark, felt like he had no other option but to take what he had learned and try to bring back the world's heroes. He's been doing this one at a time. The next one on the list, Hawkeye. But even with Hawkeye coming onto the crew, would this be enough for their next adversary? Nothing could have prepared them for what they were about to face. One of the Maker's own council members. One of the rulers that rules from the shadows. We have the one and only Hulk. Being tested to the max, we have the Ultimates versus the Hulk. So, make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so far our team is made up of Iron Lad, Tony Stark, Doom Reed Richards, Captain America Steve Rogers, Thor, Sif, She-Hulk, and then the Human Torch, Jim Hammond. This is not to exclude Giant Man, Hank Pym, Wasp, Jane, and of course America Chavez. And while the team has been doing great good around the globe, it's simply not enough. More than this, there's a vigilante out there, one that has taken on the persona of Hawkeye. Now, Tony knows that the real Hawkeye turned down the job, wanted nothing to do with it, rejected the offer, but someone else didn't. Someone else picked it up, and ever since then, they have been trying to right wrongs as they see fit. But as this becomes a growing public figure, Iron Lad and the others know that they have to intervene, they have to say something, they have to do something. But after everything that happened with She-Hulk, everything that he has endured, he tells Cap that he's got to take this one. Part of him just can't go and have another mistake happen. Tony has to get his mind right. And this is where we pick up with Captain America facing off against this Hawkeye. His real name, Charlie Ramsey. Now he tries having a conversation. He tries keeping it calm, tries keeping it cordial. But this kid is a loose cannon, a heart filled with rage. He lashes out. He attacks Captain America, and Cap tries everything he does to try and reason with him, to talk to him, to bring him down. He doesn't want to hurt the kid. He's really just trying to tell him that you're doing this the wrong way, that if you want to fight back, there are better ways to do so. But he is fully entrenched in believing that Cap has every intention of stopping him and turning him in. And so he throws everything he has at Captain America. Knockout gas arrows, freeze arrows, acid arrows, cluster bomb arrows, sonic screamer arrows, everything in the arsenal he launches. Even inertia canceling arrows that stop his shield dead in its tracks. And Captain America, he's not going on the offensive. He's not trying to hurt the kid. Really, he's letting this kid vent everything that he has held up in his chest out. All the hurt and the pain. The Hawkeye of this world being a native, coming from the Lakota Nation. He does hint that his real name is Charlie Hawkeye, and that he refuses to give up what he now has, the mantle that he has created. And while Cap's able to catch him off guard, unfortunately, they're a little too late. A Roxxon cleanup crew coming in, and they're here to do some damage. Mercenaries, Roxxon hiring them to secure mining operations in locations with high levels of local instability. And so now Captain America and Hawkeye, they have to team up and they have to take down these mercenaries. We see the two of them lay down some hate. After the two of them get done just absolutely wreaking havoc, the two of them head out, and Acosta, he's been watching all of this play out. In fact, the Maker's council members have been keeping tabs on all of the Ultimates. More than anybody, though, is the Hulk. He has been studying the Ultimates, their strengths, their weaknesses, all of their ideas. He knows that they keep their true identities hidden, but he also knows that if he begins to crush them one by one, it will open up gaps. It will give them an opportunity. The Ultimates operate as an insurgency, and an insurgency is not something that you can destroy piece by piece. It is something that you have to kill all at once. And this is what takes us to issue number 6. Now, Tony Stark currently believes that he has taken the Ultimates in its full capacity on a rescue mission. He assembled the entirety of the Ultimates network. Sif, Thor, Captain America, Wasp, Giant Man, America Chavez, even Doom, She-Hulk, Hawkeye, and the Human Torch. They're all here. He intercepted what he believes to be a transmission saying that there are dozens of superpowered individuals, prisoners, being held captive. They have come to break down the doors. And as they begin to do so, they get in here, and what they find is not a prison, but a sanctuary. The sanctuary of the Hulk. With him very calmly sitting down, having a cup of tea, he offers all of them to have tea with him. She-Hulk immediately charges at him, unable to hold herself back, unable to do anything, unable to stop her rage. She charges in, but it is one of the fatal things that she does in this fight. Not only is this the Hulk, but this is also the Iron Fist. And he uppercuts She-Hulk with the atomic Iron Fist, sending her flying and crashing back down onto the ground. The Ultimates realize how truly screwed they are right now. But more than that, Doom is unable to get a hold of them, unable to find them. His network goes all over the globe, but for some reason, he has no contact. While Iron Lad and all the others get ready to hold their ground, saying that there are 10 of them and only one of him, they prepare to fight. But this is when the Hulk unleashes the immortal weapons of Hulk. Decay's beautiful daughter, Fat Cobra, Uranium Brother number 235, Prince of Meltdowns, Bride of 9 World Breakers, and Crane, Mother of the Bomb. While they appear, Doom is frantic trying to find them. He can find anything in the universe, but for some reason right now he is struggling. He begins to search for signals on Avalon, Asgard, Hell itself. It doesn't take him long to figure out exactly where they are. And at this point, all hell has broken loose. The Ultimates fighting for their lives. We quickly learn that they are in Kunlun. They are in heaven. As the battle rages on, we see Fat Cobra take Wasp and swallow her whole. Iron Man currently unable to do something or anything under the fist of the immortal Hulk. While he's getting smashed into the ground, Doom is doing calculations. Giant Man is enraged. He goes to attack Fat Cobra, but the truth is, he didn't even need to, because Wasp comes bursting out of the body of Fat Cobra. Struggling to get up to her feet, Giant Man grabs hold of her. And with our heroes scattered, our heroes defeated, we have Iron Man, or Iron Lad, versus the Hulk. This is where we see the Hulk take Iron Man, and he crushes him. Watching that crumbled up suit fall down to the ground, She-Hulk attacks. She goes to punch into Hulk's face, but he grabs her hand and he smashes it. Her hand explodes, and when the Hulk goes to finish her off, this is when Doom teleports them. He gets all of them out of there instantly. With She-Hulk's hand growing back slowly, she holds the limp, what appears to be dead body of Iron Man. And this is what will take us to issue number 7. This is gonna get us completely caught up on everything that is going on with the Ultimates. We have Jim and Steve making their way out for the day. Both of them coming from a kind of different time era. So they gotta get used to the world that is today. But more than anything, what they do know, the Ultimates are in the public eye. People know about them. The two of them sit down and they have a discussion of what is yet to come. They both know that war is coming, that a fire is gonna grow. And the truth is, the Ultimates, they're not ready for it. Now, currently underway, we have a memorial service. The memorial of Stark Tower. We have the one and only blind man of God being the one to lead this. And here at this place, we have Hank and Janet. But it's very obvious that the crowd, or many people in the crowd, are not happy that they're there. In fact, many feel that they are kind of responsible for the things that transpired. And while they came just to kind of give their condolences, it quickly sees that they're not welcome here. Meanwhile, we have Hawkeye. Hawkeye is getting into some trouble with Oscorp. Not really sure what he's getting into too much, but he's trying to stop some kind of weapons. Getting into this facility, he destroys them. America Chavez. She's out trying to stop protests where we have what looks to be law enforcement or some kind of security clashing with civilians. What we have is our heroes doing their part around the globe as tensions heat up and things, they just seem to be getting worse and worse. And though Thor and Sif, they would love to be here and helping these people as much as they can, it is not the only place that needs protecting. And so while they're off doing their own thing currently, we pick up with She-Hulk and Doom. She-Hulk is demanding to be sent back so she can take on the Hulk, but Doom won't let her do this. He can't even send her back to her island where she comes from. She would be too much of a target. He would kill her instantly. And right now he's struggling. Doom is struggling because he never anticipated to have to lead. He understands full well that she needs her people. He's trying to hold them together. He thinks that maybe he might be able to tap into Hulk's surveillance system. This would at least allow her to see her people, even though she can't be there to ensure their safety. But Doom says that he's going to keep going, that they all owe it to Tony. And as they stand over what looks to be some kind of circular tube, we glimpse closer in and we see that the one and only Tony Stark is very much alive. His body broken, barely holding on to that glimpse of life. But the Iron Lad lives. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. A really fun 3 issues, and we got to see what the Ultimates do against something like the Hulk. They were not prepared, they were not ready, and they got stumped. But these are all the lessons that they have to learn along the way. If they're gonna face off against the Maker, if they have any chance of ever beating him in any capacity, they need this butt kicking. They need to know what is out there. They need to know what is at stake. They need to know that they have to bring their A game and be well-trained, well-disciplined, and ready to do whatever it takes. They only have 11 months remaining. That is all the time that is left. The Maker is going to be making his debut in 11 months. Can the Ultimates be ready in time? Or was this universe always doomed to be ruled by the Maker? Let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your theories. If you want to get caught up on everything that is going on with this series, go ahead, check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It'll get you completely caught up on everything that has been going on in the Ultimate Universe. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having multiple different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to comics every single month. Not only are you helping out the channel tremendously, but you are getting tons of perks in the process. Now, if you're unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.